guys, welcome back to the English virtual class. Today I'm going to take up the poem Animals written by Walt Whitman. In this poem, the poet praises animals for being better than human beings and for possessing all such qualities that humans lack or have forgotten. Coming to the first stanza, I think I could and turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. Coming to the explanation, the poet desires to turn into an animal and live with them as he is impressed by their calmness and the purity of their mind. Unlike humans, animals seem so contained with their lives and are happy in their natural surroundings. The simple lives of animals help them maintain self-control and their rationality. He stands and looks at them for a long time. In the phrase long and long, the implied meaning is the longing that the poet feels for these two qualities in human beings. Coming to the next stanza. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick, discussing their duty to God. The poet is quite happy with the fact that the animals do not make complaints and cry about their conditions like humans. They eat and sleep peacefully as they have nothing to worry about, while humans, because of their wrong actions, are unable to do so and thus cannot sleep without worrying about them. Humans, even after committing sins, talk about God and rightness, while animals are simple creatures and they do not need to worry about praying to God. The poet here means that since animals are so pure, they do not pray to God for forgiveness or ask God to fulfill their desires like humans. Coming to the third stanza, no one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things, not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. In this stanza, the poet says that animals do not possess material things like humans and they are happy and satisfied without all the worldly items, the desire of which has affected human beings very badly. This desire to own things has been called madness. The word demented refers to madness. Okay. Animals are free from the habit of praying to their ancestors. When the poet says, not one is respectable, he means that since all of them are equal, there's no question of respect to some and insult to others. All these features of animals make them happy and uncomplaining. Coming to the next stanza. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their position. I wonder Where they get those tokens? Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? In this stanza, the poet feels that animals represent human beings in some way. This means that animals seem to have what humans once had, that is, virtues like kindness, self containment, and innocence. They symbolize the lost values of the human race. He believed that civilization has corrupted human beings, and instead of teaching values to them, it has taught them greed. He believes in this poem that humans dropped these virtues a long time ago and have forgotten them. Okay, so here finally we understand that the poet wants to convey through this poem that animals experience a life where no one complains and they are free of sins and sorrow. The most important theme of the poem is not to praise how good animals are, but to compare humans with them in order to highlight the flaws of their nature. The qualities that animals possess or retained in them are calmness, the lack of greed, and the ability to stay happy and contained among others. So the poet believes that probably a very long time ago, humans possessed all these qualities, but they have now lost them. Okay, with this, I'm going to end this poem today, children. I will come back to you once again with the same poem in detail about the theme and also the poetic devices used. Till then, goodbye. Take care.